So my epic rant on Star Trek and how the next generation ruined everything. Even though it had like the highest ratings and best production. So Jean-Luc Picard, very good character. However, like he introduces Shakespeare into the thing, which is real world like, and they have all these wars and stuff. But like this is where you have to contemplate like what's technically canon in Star Trek. Does it mean like Simpsons and does it mean like comic books are canon? The Dark Knight happened in Star Trek. End games in Star Trek. Do they know the spoilers? Should I not watch Star Trek anymore? They go on long bathroom breaks during the middle of the end game in Star Trek. Is Captain Picard an Endgame fan? Did they watch X-Men in Star Trek? Did they see Luke be a Jedi tonight in Star Trek? Is Thomas Pynchon credit? Uh, is Thomas Pynchon canon in Star Trek now? Did Gravity's Rainbow win the award over there too? Do they know who Thomas Pynchon is? This reminds me of the Last of Us canon with why they introduced Billy Fisher in the video game, even though he's like not a character and doesn't even be mentioned at all in a game that has zombies in it. Was Patrick Stewart in Khan in Star Trek? Was he in X-Men? Was there Power Rangers? Is Jean-Luc Picard a Power Rangers fan? The Gene Roddenberry created a universe where he created his own technology and is canon in his own Star Trek universe. Are the writers in the Star Trek universe canon in the Star Trek universe? Is Gene and Majel Roddenberry canon in the Star Trek universe? Is a member of Starfleet growing up, watching Star Wars, becoming a Power Ranger fan, possibly an admiral in the Star Trek universe, with USS Enterprise and all those Class B and Class C starships under his command? Did he watch it? And does he have like, I mean, they have friggin' the baseball from like the 1920s World Series from it, whatever, in the Cisco era. So does someone have like a Legacy Dragon Dagger like signed by JDF and in their cell or room or holodeck? And can you meet the Power Rangers in a holodeck in Star Trek canon, in the Star Trek universe? Is there a Star Trek universe character who hates everything after Wild Force and hates JDF? Is there a guy in Star Trek who is a Super Sentai purist, a Super Sentai snob, but hates Power Rangers? Are there Star Trek fans who worry about if Guido shot first? Or is there Star Trek universe characters who wonder why did Captain Kirk die in Star Trek Generations? Is Red Letter Media canon in the Star Trek universe? I could go on and on, but you see where I'm going with this. Where will you go with this? I would like to see. Obviously, they only select certain things to be in the canon, but that's the problem when you introduce like real life stuff into the Star Trek universe. What are your thoughts, like I'm Scribe?